Hello everyone, it's Morgan Ingram with SDR Chronicle number 13, and I'm excited to talk about this topic. Super important topic is why account-based selling is crucial for the SDR role. Now, you guys may have heard of, account-based everything, account-based marketing, account-based selling, but let's dive down to what account-based selling really means. At least what I believe what it means is you're identifying the key accounts that you want to get in front of, so your ICP, your ideal customer profile, and you're making sure you find those key stakeholders, so the key personas, whatever job department you're looking to target, and then you're also looking at what message am I sending them that resonates with them. And so why this is important is that a lot of people will send, marketing automation type of emails with the SDR role, blasting emails, calling without any research or identification. So what account-based selling allows you to do is have more tailored messaging for those key personas so they're willing to take that meeting for you and so that you can have the handoff to the AE. So I'm going to go into 3 things of what this really means and how you can start using this in your SDR role. First thing is identifying your customer profile. Who are you trying to get in front of, and what accounts are you trying to get your message in front of, and who in those accounts you're trying to get in front of, right? So that's figuring that out first, and that's by, key things that I've done. So when I got in the role, I looked at our customer list, and I figured out, okay, who the heck, are we targeting? What companies are we getting in front of? I also, when we got in, had a meeting with the CEO, the CMO, and also, the sales leadership. I tried to figure out what are we targeting and how do we get in front of them. So that's the first step in account-based selling, is figuring out who are we getting in front of and who are we targeting. That's number 1. Number 2 is finding out who in those companies are we trying to get in front of. So for us, it's marketers, more specifically demand generation, account-based marketers, CMOs, director of marketing operations. We're trying to get in front of those people. So when I go into a company, I know exactly who I'm targeting. I'm not looking at VP of finance. I'm not looking at the engineering team. I'm not looking at customer success. I'm looking specifically for marketers. So when you're going into account-based selling, you're looking at the overall account, not just, oh, this is one person, or I'm going to directly message this person. According to Gartner research, 5 to 7 people are in the decision-making process. So it's super important to make sure that you're touching those key people that would make that decision, and not just focusing on one person. It's like, what level of influence am I trying to get so that key person that I'm looking for in that account can get the right message and make sure that they understand my product. So that's number 2 thing that I do. I find that right person and people in that company. Number 3 thing, and this is the most important thing, is making sure your message is tailored to that specific account. So if you're reaching out to demand generation within the tech software, you need to understand what their pain points are. A generic message, most likely they're going to open and close because they get tons of those. I went serious decisions. I asked a lot of marketers that were there. I was like, how many emails do you guys get? And they said, we get 100 to 200 emails a day. So take that in perspective. If your message isn't tailored, if you're not account-based selling, if you're not really thinking about what their pain points and their KPIs are, you're not going to be able to get in front of these key stakeholders, and you're not going to be able to set the meeting. So really think about the message that you're tailoring. How do you do that? You go on LinkedIn. What are they talking about? Maybe they have, the favorite show that you watch. You can relate to that in that message. Maybe you see something on Tailor and you put their business in there and say, hey, look, congratulations on this. Maybe someone just got nominated for something. These are a lot of things that you can do, but take that 5 minutes of research to tailor that message so that you can get that demo. If you don't, you're going to see a lot less success because you're going to blast out. So when I first started, I was blasting out. Now I've actually taken a very specific approach to personalize my message so that people are like, wow, this person actually took 5 to 10 minutes to understand my business or understand me, and I'm selling into that account, so I know exactly what's happening with that business, and I know what's happening to that person. So now it's tailored, they're excited, and they're willing to respond to me, and they're willing to either set up the meeting or say, hey, Morgan, reach out in 3 to 6 months. So those are the 3 things that are crucial for account-based selling, and this is why I think account-based selling is super important for an SDR, because there's so much marketing automation, there's so much just blasting out, and there's just so much people getting so much like inbox mail, and it's important to personalize it, figure out their business, figure out about them. So with that being said, guys, that was Chronicle number 13. Keep dialing. I'll see you guys soon.